Hey folks, it's Crystalline. Welcome to my channel. This is my very first YouTube video and I am so excited to start this journey. I wanted my first video to really be an introduction to me and my life and what this channel is really going to be about. So first, let me tell you a little bit about me and why I wanted to start a plant YouTube. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crystalline Martin, and I am a 24-year-old bisexual woman living in Atlanta, Georgia. I live with my partner, Margaret, and our 4 cats, Pepper, Papaya, LeBron, and Dwayne. I was born and raised in a small town outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I still have many friends and family there, so I often return for the holidays or short trips just to visit. I am a full-time foodborne disease epidemiologist, and I'm also a part-time student. I am planning to go to nursing school in the near future to further my public health career. Those of you that know me know that I am very passionate about mental health issues, and I'm very open to talking about my own struggles with mental health. I'm a huge proponent for different forms of therapy and medication for those who choose it. But I know that at least in the United States, not everyone has access to those traditional forms of treatment. And even those that do sometimes need something to supplement the forms of treatment they're getting. For me, that comes in the form of interacting with nature. I have always enjoyed spending as much time as possible outside, which is why I moved to Atlanta in hopes of taking advantage of the extended warm months compared to the places that I've lived up north. Although I try to get outside as much as possible, being in the midst of a pandemic and working from home means that I've been spending a lot more time in my apartment than I'm used to. I'm super lucky to have a balcony attached to my apartment and a lot of windows that let in tons and tons of natural light, but there was still something missing. So when I first moved to Atlanta, I bought myself a snake plant and a few succulents. Because these were super low maintenance houseplants, I would sometimes neglect them for weeks or months at a time. And so when the pandemic started, I decided that it was time to branch out and try to take on some more high maintenance houseplants and sort of challenge myself to take care of some plants that required more upkeep since I would be home more often anyway. So I started with bringing home an aloe plant, which I know also isn't super high maintenance, but it was the next addition to my indoor plants. And I also decided that I wanted to start an herb and vegetable garden on my balcony. While I have loved watching the tomatoes grow and also harvesting mint leaves to make mojitos, I realized that I enjoyed the indoor plant aspect thing a little bit more than the outdoor plant aspect. So I ordered myself a set of 7 plants as a plant parent starter kit online and anxiously awaited their arrival. And then they arrived. Folks, when I tell you that I was instantly hooked, I mean I was instantly hooked. I absolutely loved looking after these plants, finding the right light for them, finding the right water for them, and honestly just sitting back and admiring their foliage. In the process of trying to figure out what these plants needed, I stumbled upon some YouTube videos. And I found some channels that were completely dedicated to houseplants and their care. I started by watching the videos about the plants that I already had, and then I moved on to watching some videos about plants I hadn't heard of. And I fell in love with pretty much all of those plants in the process. So I started building myself a plant wish list and started looking for places to buy the plants from. I know there are already a lot of channels out there on PlantTube that feature very well-established plant parents, but I wanted this to be a bit different. Since I'm fairly new to the plant game, I thought it would be cool to bring you all along with me as I learn and grow. Pun fully intended. Along the way, I'll also talk a little bit about how plants have helped with my mental health and what getting into houseplants has done for my life. I'm remiss to end this video without giving a shout out to the channels that I have learned from and gained inspiration from. Amanda from Planterina, Nick Pelagi, and Harley G. You three have taught me so much about houseplants, and I'm inspired by each and every one of you. So thank you for creating content, and thank you for sharing it with all of us. I think that's where I'll end the video for today. I am so excited to make more videos and share them all with you.